Good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to the program At Home with Satyananda Yoga. My name is Swami Kavalyanan, and I've been teaching yoga of the system of Satyananda about 30 years. Today we are going to look into the subject of Pranayama. So, to understand what is Pranayama, we have to see these two ideas, two words, Prana and Yama. What is Prana? Prana is the vital force that sustains not only the body, but also the creation. Every manifestation in creation forms part of a never-ending matrix of energy particles with different range, with different densities, combinations and variations. And prana also is made of two syllables, and these prana indicates that there is an idea of constancy. Prana is a force which is in constant motion, and it exists in the sentient beings as the energy that moves, which is responsible for every action in the mind and in the body, and it exists also in sentient objects. It pervades. Now let's see, where is this prana? In the individual, it pervades the entire being, and it flows in what we call the Pranayama kosha. That means the sheath of existence, where the energy flows. And this body is much subtle, is more subtle than the physical body. And it has been proven by modern science. In the system of Kirlian photography, we can see that there is around the being, around the person, there's a halo, and this halo is changing according to the state of the person, the mental or the physical state. Now, in this pranic field, the energy flows through energy channel, just like the electricity is flowing in the wires. The energy flows in these channels and is stored in the energy centers in the chakras. There are thousands and thousands of these energy channels, but many in the individual are blocked. So we do not utilize our full potential. And that's why these techniques of pranayama have been designed to clear the channel. Now, within these thousands of energy channels, the Nadis, they're called, there are three very significant channels on which pranayama works. One is the Ida, is the mental energy, Pingala, the vital energy, and Sushumna, the spiritual energy. Pingala is the polarity, is the positive polarity, and the quality are physical vitality, dynamic activity, tension, and it corresponds to the sympathetic system. Ida, the mental force, has the quality of relaxation, passivity, sedentary activity, and it corresponds to the parasympathetic system. Now, these two forces, two energies, are directly related to the flow of the breath in the nostrils. If we check at some moment which nostril is the flow of the nostril, we will see that one nostril is predominant, and this change, alternate. So that's why pranayama has technique which regulate the flow of these two energies flowing in the right and left nostril. And we will do in a little while a technique which balances the flow of the breath. Now, what is pranayama? We have said we have now a clear image, I hope, a clear picture of what is prana. Now, what is yama? Yama is control, is restraint. And ayama also, there are two concepts. Ayama is expansion of the dimension. And this is the true meaning valid for pranayama. Pranayama is the technique where we which have the goal of the techniques is to control the prana and expand the prana. Now, the medium of the pranayama is the breath. And in the practices, we guide the respiration beyond its normal limit by stretching it, that means elongating it, by speeding it up or slowing it down, so that in this way we can experience the full capacity of the respiration, and we can later on direct the energy. So we have techniques. We will do one technique, which is the breath balancing pose. The pose of the body is such that we create pressure in the armpits. There are some pressure points in the armpits. In the left armpit, when we press the point, it opens the right nostril, the flow of the right nostril. And when the pressure is being done under the armpit, on the right armpit, it opens the left nostril. So this pose is called Padadirasana. The position of the body is such that we kneel on the floor, we cross the arms, and we put the palms underneath the armpit. Now, if it's not possible for the body, maybe because of knee issues, for example, the body is not in the position to kneel, this can be done also in the sitting position. So now, take the position, kneel down. You will see now the technique. You're going to kneel down in Vajrasana. This is the posture called Vajrasana. First, you close the eyes. The two big toes are in contact with each other. There is space in between the heels, and the buttocks are on the heels now. The spine is upright. The head in line with the spine. Awareness in the nostrils. Then you cross the arms in front of the trunk, and you bring the two palms in the opposite armpit, with the thumb looking upward. The shoulders are free from tension. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed, and create pressure in the armpits. Now that the body is in this position, the awareness is at the nostrils. Be aware of each and every inhalation and each exhalation. Feel the air moving. Moving in as you inhale, moving out as you exhale. And observe the flow. How is the flow of the air moving in the right nostril? And how is the flow moving in the left nostril? Is there a flow predominant? Or does it seem to be balanced? For the opening of the nostril, one needs to practice this technique for a while, 5-10 minutes, maybe more, until the nostrils open. And this is a very good preparation for the pranayama, Nadi Shodhana pranayama, that we will do. Nadi Shodhana. Shodhana means purify. Nadi is the energy channel. It is the technique which balances the flow of the energies, the mental and the vital energy through the nostrils. It balances also the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, balances also the hemispheres of the brain. And it is a very important pranayama, as you can understand, because as one does it regularly, slowly and gradually, it develops balance between the body and the mind, between our behaviors. So now, see if you want to stay in the same position. Relax the arms. Put the arms on the thighs. Now, if you wish, you can change the position and come into a cross-legged position or stay in the same. Take your time to find the most appropriate posture for the physical body, a posture in which the spine is erect, shoulders relaxed, moving backward and downward, the head in the center, the eyes closed for a while, as you are preparing yourself to influence the energy flowing along the spine. Nadi Shodhana is practice alternating the inhalation, exhalation between the two nostrils. The first stage, the preparatory stage, is as follows. We count 5 breaths through the left nostril, 5 breaths through the right nostril, and 5 breaths through both nostrils. Now, very practically, you bring your right palm close to the face with the second and middle finger touching the space in between the eyebrow center. You close the right nostril with the thumb and you count 5 natural, spontaneous breaths. At the end of the 5th breath, after the 5th exhalation, you close the left nostril with the 4th finger and you open the right nostril. And you count 5 breaths from the right nostril. After the 5th exhalation through the right nostril, you open both nostrils and you count 5 breaths with the 2 nostrils open. And that is 1 round Nadi shodhana Pranayama. While doing the 5 breaths through both nostrils, you can either keep the hand in the position or lower the arm. And we will do a second round so that you get the experience. Second round. If you need, you can also support the right arm with the left, keeping the thorax, the chest open and the shoulders backward. Awareness of the breath. See if there is a tendency to interfere in the breath, or can you observe each and every breath as it flows without interfering. Just be the observer. Awareness of the breath and of the counting. 5 to the left, 5 to the right, 5 with both nostrils. When you have completed the second round, keep your awareness to the flow of the breath in and out of the nostril for a while, observing if there is any change. And then bring your awareness inside the head. Observe the atmosphere which has been created by this technique within. And observe the general feeling. That is within you now, after these 2 techniques, Pranayama and Nadi shodhana Pranayama. Now gently relax all efforts. Become aware of your physical body in the situation, in the position in which it is. Feel the environment, the space in which you are. Extrovert the mind. Open the eyes. And here, we have completed our discussion about pranayama. If you want more details, more information, you can visit our electronic address, www.satyanandayoga.gr, or you can visit us in our Athens Yoga Center, Sèmitellou Street number 2, which is opposite the American Embassy. Or you can visit also Piania Center, which is Yonavore. And if you are in Salonika, you can come and see us in Koromila Street, number 1. So thank you very much for coming today, and I wish you a good afternoon.